Yo, what's up YouTube? This video is so overdue, but you know what they say, it's better late than never, right? Today I will show you best Chasca teams I came up with. Some of them are just straight up broken, others are fun to play but still viable. By the way guys, this video took huge amount of time and effort to make, so I would highly appreciate if you press that like button below. Let me show you my Chasca real quick. Pretty normal stats, nothing crazy going on here, but very important disclaimer, my Chasca is actually C2, but I made some adjustments to set her power as closely to C0 as possible. We'll take the weapon, but in most runs we'll be using Wonder's Troop. Now, please don't do that at home, it's bad. You should definitely give her Obsidian Codex. I'll be fighting Snorax because it's pure single target and her C2 helps with AoE a little bit, and I don't want this to make a difference, right? Obviously the build will change depending on the team, but with every team I will show you guys the artifact set that we're using and some meaningful changes like using Pyro or Cryo goblet and stuff like that. So yeah, it should be in the left corner for every team. And if you have any questions about the builds or stats, just write it down in the comments also. If you have any advices what should be done differently in this video, please comment down below with some tips and I will include this in the next video. I'm trying to make this content as good as possible for you guys, so thanks for your feedback. Now let me show you a couple other characters that we'll be using in this video. If you're not interested in that, that's alright, just skip ahead, there are timestamps provided for your convenience. So if you're interested in any particular team, click at certain timestamp. Just remember to watch the outro of this video and yeah, have fun. So first we have our brand new Archon Mawika. Nothing crazy going on as well, more of a supporting build as yeah, we'll be supporting our Chasca. Now with Bennett, pretty simple stuff. Same with Shangling. Well, Shangling artifacts are kind of trash, but we'll handle that. Zilonen, yeah, just normal support build with Felonious Sword. We'll be using Citlali, definitely, and yeah, Citlali build is probably the worst. Yeah, just look at this cup. Look at the goblet. It's disgusting. I don't have single elemental mastery goblet. Well, anyway, levels 8 and 8 as well. So we should be good. Now, what other characters do we need? Shanna, definitely. And that's actually pretty nice build, and she's one of my favorite characters, so obviously C1 and Double Crown. Who else? Let me see. Yeah, we'll be using Ganyu, but yeah, not with this bow. Yeah, we need Skyward Harp with her. The build is trash and that's wrong artifact set. Yeah, well, screw it. We're gonna do this anyway. Now we need Naida. with pretty simple build, just deep with memories. Now Furina, it's a okay build, nothing crazy. It's not good, it's not bad, it will do. Constellation 0, double crowned. Pretty basic stuff here. Now, nope, not Dilk, but we'll use Diana once or twice with this bow, or maybe I will use Skyward Harp. Supporting build, kinda important, C6, so we'll be making use of that juicy elemental mastery increase by 200. Now, Fischl, yeah, we'll be using her. Bill is kinda bad, like with most of my characters. We'll be using Skyward Harp on her as well. Next, who's next? Yeah, we need Rosaria for one team. Pretty simple build, just crit rate and some damage, Constellation 5 and talents as follow. And we do need Auroron. This is probably the worst character in our roster. We'll be using Skyward Harp, but yeah, by the way, this build, I don't know, just pretend you didn't see that, don't ask questions. Also, Constellation 6 alert, but it doesn't matter when you see his talents. Yeah, I don't have more resources for that. So let's jump into the first showcase. We're gonna start with some good old Vape. We have Furina here, Mawika and Bennett. Now he's dead in 2 and 3 attacks. What can I say, guys? This is one of the strongest teams. Vape is very strong reaction, and we have pretty damn good characters in this team as well. So yeah, pretty strong. You could definitely use that in Abyss. I highly recommend that. Next, Pyro. This is pretty fun team to play. Obviously I fucked up a little bit with Mawika here, using her bike, but yeah, that's skill issue. Pretend you didn't see that. Pyro, pretty fun, but you do play circle impact, right? Another advantage of this team is with Mawika and channeling, you get some AoE, so definitely helps with the Abyss if there are a lot of enemies. You could definitely bring that team if you need a lot of Pyro. Now here's the team I called Natlan Melt, because as you can see we use pretty much only Natlan characters plus true Pyro, Arc and Bennett. One of my favorite teams probably. Yeah, Natlan Melt OP. Highly encourage you to take this into the Abyss and test, obviously, if you have these particular characters. If not, that's alright. I will show you a different kind of melt in just a bit, but let's take a look at free-to-play team. It's also a melt, but using only 4-star characters. Honestly, as you can see, it's pretty damn good. C6 Diana helps a little bit with the elemental mastery buff, but you should be able to achieve pretty good clears even if your Diana is not C6. So yeah, as you can see, the damage is huge, and those are 4-star characters, so pretty damn good if you ask me. Now going into just what I would call standard melt, we have Shenna. She works pretty well with Chasca, as she can buff charge attacks, and as you can see, the damage is huge, like 2 shots, yeah, 2.5 probably. You could make this rotation a little bit better, I guess, but still, you do have to play double circle impact in this scenario, but the damage is amazing. Let's take a look at some Chasca Hypercarry gameplay. Shit. Pretend you didn't see that Furina skill, okay? It doesn't matter. Right. So we have Furina here, Shinonen and Bennett. Basically, we just want to buff Chasca's damage, right? Elements are not even that important in this scenario, just buffing Chasca is the most important thing. And as you can see, the damage is quite good. You could compare that to Vape, I guess. Yeah, very similar. Now, probably the best team at C0, a rainbow team when we have at least 3 different elements. Auron is one of the best last slots because you obviously want Bennett and Furina. Last slot is pretty flexible, but Auron is the best option in my opinion if he's built right, and I can bet a lot of money on your Auron being built better than mine. So now going into the fun side, we have Mono Cryo Chasca. So I was wondering which character should I use here, and this is the best I came up with. The damage is not amazing, as you can see. It definitely falls out a little bit, but still pretty fun team to use, and you could definitely clear Abyss with it. Yeah, Mono Cryo definitely fun to play, and yeah, that should be faster if my Ganyu would use normal set. I was just lazy to change it. Now the freeze. Freeze being back in meta. No, I'm joking, it's still bad. But as you can see, it's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse, right? And by the way, you can see the damage falls out a little bit, but this is still pretty good. I mean, I took this team into Abyss floor 12 and managed to get 36 stars. So this is not a joke, guys. I will have video linked to the run I did with this freeze team. It was pretty fun. You don't need freeze in current Abyss, but in the future it might be helpful though. This is probably the most wonky team. I just wanted to play Hyperbloom, so I did the thing, alright. It's probably bad, especially in the long run, because we have Furina here and we don't really have healer. You could use the weapon on Naida that heals you, probably prototype Amber. I'm not sure if I'm right, but it's not enough healing anyway. So you could play with it for a bit, see if it's fun, and if so, it's very good in overworld. It's a lot of AoE. I cleared Abyss floor 11 easily with my eyes closed, but this team honestly struggled a little bit at floor 12. So yeah, I wanted to see how Aggravate team would do versus this Summary boss that you need Danger Reaction to beat. So we're gonna take this team. Yeah, let's use our poor Auroron. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's a bonus round. Guys, on this channel we focus mainly on 3 things. Chasca, obviously, clearing Spiral Abyss with some tips and tricks, and one of the most important things, 3 Primo Gems. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe to this channel and the content will get only better from here. I'm really trying to grow this small channel up. Okay, that wasn't bad. Just one rotation outside of Natlan. Didn't even have to burst here. Pretty good, if you ask me. Well, after watching that video, you probably wonder, okay, which team is the best? Honestly, as you could see, it doesn't really matter, because you can even take Chasca freeze into the Abyss and full clear it. So just play what you want. If you're free to play, a 4-star team is pretty good. So even though I can't really tell which one is the strongest, I can tell you what my favorite team is for Chasca is this one. And yeah, I forgot to mention, if this video gets 100 likes, I will create second part of this video with only free-to-play accessible teams. So if you want to see that, be sure to drop that like down below. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.